Well, I still got my phone because they were doing the chopper demo stuff, but Kyle was driving this. He was up there. He saw the front axle twist and then it sounded really bad. And yeah, that's our drive shaft. It's twisted. I'm gonna crawl under here. So that right there is actually the main frame on the other side up there. Yeah, so we have to buy a new left main frame, this thing. So those, they definitely hand those out. And I was just talking to Adam Horgan. They have two of these. They had this happen to theirs too, and I guess it's from the bolts loosening up. And either that bolt just got pulled out or it was loose. This sucker's still tight, but it probably loosened up. We did do this front end work 2 years ago now, but we tightened this sucker and we even actually torqued it, I think, and we made lines. No, this bolt did not loosen. We made a line, but I'm guessing the ones on this side definitely must have loosened, because otherwise it wouldn't have happened. But yeah, we torqued it and made lines, and we check it, but clearly it loosened anyways. Okay, so most of this is not going to get recorded because honestly, I can't blame anyone for this. Kyle was driving it, but I'm not going to say it's his fault at all, because he was literally packing all day with it, and then I think he pushed up like 3 loads. It ain't his fault. It just shit happens, but shit happens don't mean we're not still pissed that it happened. Don't mean that it's someone's fault, but definitely upset with this breaking. Zero reason for it to have happened. Bolts did not need to loosen up, but they did. Anyways, I'm just gonna put the camera down and I'm gonna take all this off. I'm pulling the drive shaft right now. Luckily no electrical is broken, and I'm gonna figure this out and minimize any more damage. Try not to break any electrical, because that just gets more complicated and expensive. It'll already be expensive enough. So yeah, we're gonna pull the front weights off. I think there's still pressure on the front end, and then I can hook the payloader onto it where the weight blocks are. There's a pin hook, and we can yank this out of here, yank the front end out, and go from there. There's already shit ripped off in there, so we'll go from there. Be nice if it would if I can get this drive shaft off. I could honestly set this back on there, in there, and maybe be able to move it, because it's still fully attached here on the front. That's the other problem we're having. It ain't just broke off like everywhere. So I don't know, maybe I won't pull the front weight blocks off or not. I just got to get it lift up. We got all the parts out. Well, I have most of it on here anyways at this point. It's dangling off just the front part. We got to get the drive shaft off. The biggest problem was getting that piece out, because the whole front end was twisted and it was hitting the dampener and had a struggle. So we're gonna keep the weight on the front end, and I'm gonna watch it now that it twists, and we're at least gonna back it out of the way. Yeah, Marcus caught the step up at the heifer bun when he was pushing grass, so we gotta re-put the bolts on. I just pulled the bolts out of here. That was a 9-year-old fix right there. Oh, you're waiting. You have no steering, basically. Both at the same time. Just setting this start speed to 0. Alright, we're gonna watch it, and hopefully that front end don't twist. Try. Not really. Very little. It's working, so I'm gonna turn this off. We got it moving. We blew a steer hose when that sucker popped out on us. We should have come along it right away. Birdie has. We have no steering. Whoa, whoa, whoa! You guys shimmy it that way. Oh, we got fucking problems. Alright, so we had because we only come along it on one side. We were hoping it was gonna stay straight. So we came back with the skid steer, pushed it straight. The oil leak is pissing us off. We ratchet strapped this side now with the weight ratchet strap. We should be able to now just drive backwards without it popping out the front socket. This right here has been a fiasco. Back up! It's not a time for filming. Yeah, that's working good now. It's staying in there. If you wonder if this tractor's heavy, and that's with us taking the weights off. With the 2,000 pounds extra on there, we couldn't lift it. Whoa! Well, we got it moved. It's sitting on the front half. What a shit show. But we're gonna finish chopping corn and deal with this after. What a shit show.
We were gonna finish this bunk.
We were gonna finish the bunk today, but everything went south. We had test plot today, which was planned. The demo, which was either gonna come today or tomorrow, that was planned. And then this just ruined everything because it happened right in the smack dab middle of everything. Right when we wanted to run 2 choppers at the same time, now we lost one of our main pushing tractors. Little 84 better stick together. Anyways, I'm gonna end the video. I don't know where this is going in a video, but I'm done. It's September 29th, and
whereabouts you want me down here, dude?
the 86 is gonna be there until we're done corn. We got 2 more tractors on the bunk now. Got Tyler driving the truck. Drive a little more forwards. Oh, I'm dump right behind Luke. Yep. We gotta fill that corner in some more, but whatever we get in there today is what we get in there. This field behind us is cruising right along, and then we'll have to pack for a little bit, and then we'll get the excavator, do the sidewalls, and we'll have to use the payloader to haul tires like we did 2 years ago. Sucks because the clamp just works so nice for tires, but can't change that.
Dump it to me that way?
Well, they just got this
Probably can't get close enough.
little section up here left,
That's fine.
and they're just driving the trucks up there, dumping the dump wagons in, and then backing down the hill real quick. The reason they're doing that is that way Luke doesn't have to, for every single load, drive down there and hold the dump wagon. For security reasons, I know the single axle won't tip anymore, and that one normally doesn't either, but we just do not like dumping it without something there, because it only takes one time of it tipping, and then it's too much. And then you have a twisted and broken dump wagon, so we just always make sure there's something there. And then there's no mud coming down here from the tractor tires, because when we do snappage and you drive down the road right there a little bit, it cleans the tires enough to where you don't drag any mud into where you were dumping. Here, it's literally straight out of the mud onto the pad, and we don't need to add that. We have the drivers for the trucks, so it's fine. We're closing in. I don't know if Ferdy is doing any recording with his phone, but they did have the 74 stuck up there. Philip was almost stuck. He just hammering it out up there for a good solid 2-3 minutes, because he got stuck the same time 74 did, but he got out luckily in reverse. He was burning some rubber in the mud, as Tyler was saying. So we're gonna push this up using my leg to steer, and then basically we'll push the bottom of this ramp in as much as we can go, and it'll be good.
That's been dry for, I don't know, it hasn't rained for over a week now, and this field's still pretty wet. That dump wagon pulls a lot easier than the one I'm running. You know, 75% of this field's been dry, but there's a couple sections just not doing it. He's spinning in front. A nice hole right there he made last time around. Maybe he's not backing up very far. I got pulled over. As we get pulled out here. Doesn't look like he's gonna get very far. The rope. He's spinning, backing up. There we go. Those flames there, they help. That's why that rope is nice, because that chopper was able to get a little running start. With a chain, all that would have done is snapped it. So that rope has a little bit of give to it. That's the first tractor that's got stuck this year. Over in New York, a lot of tractors got pulled out this year too. It was wetter over there than it has been around here. All right.
You guys stuck? I'm not stuck. There you go.
Phillips to.
Let's burn some rubber up here.
Yeah, I'll be there in a minute. Well, actually, Stanley has a chain in that mix to 120 a day.
We got the bunk pushed in as much as we're gonna for this year, and we got Ferdy up here packing the sidewalls now, and we got Luke. Look at him. He's in the little 84 packing. Henry is on the sand pile, coming king of the hill. And in a little bit here, we'll get to covering. Probably end up using the payloader to haul tires, since we only got the little 84 to do sand, and we'll continue on. And then after this, we'll probably end up doing the heifer feed corn. That stuff's been ready to chop, but it doesn't matter if we did it when it was wetter or now. It's just going to the heifer barn, so figure we'd do the important feed first. And we'll do that. We gotta go up to Doe's, get that bunk uncovered, because we ended up having to use the bunk that we were gonna put just corn in to put some more grass in, because we ran out of room. So we'll have to open that bunk, clean it, and then we can put corn in. So between covering this and then uncovering that one, probably most of the day, because it is 12:45 right now. So by the time we get those two things done, it'll be pretty late. Hopefully not, but we'll see how it goes. I'm stuck getting tires with the loader, which isn't bad because it still has a huge bucket compared to the tractor. So, but it's just not as nice as the clamp, because you're still gonna get some dirt on the bottom. With the clamp, you got the forks and you don't have to scrape the bottom. But it's better than nothing. So we're gonna head over there. I think I just drove over a tire that was on the ground. I had a rim. And they're starting up there with sand right now. We're gonna see how good she climbs this hill. Put her in first gear and she'll have no problem. She got brand new tires this year. 2 years ago when we had to do it, she had their old racing slicks. And we did have the bunk a lot steeper then, so we had to cut a groove out just to get it to climb. Got Matt, Gerhard, Philip, Tyler, Luke, and Alex. See ya. Those tires just are rolling. Clamp still brings more though. I'll have to use this thing to pat. That sucker is sinking. Narrower tires and she's heavy. But I don't think it's as heavy as that tractor, but it could be. About 3 buckets deep. Not only does this payloader take away the corn, but it also helps cover it. Sucks that we can't use that tractor, but whatever. We just priced out the part today to get the new frame piece. And once we have shipping and everything figured out, then I'll say that. But it's honestly not as much as we were thinking, so we're pretty fortunate. We just brought the other plastic up, and look who's trailing behind. Henry, is that all you got? Yeah. Knees the chest. He's bringing his little tractor up, right?
Yes.
He's excited. You excited? No, he's working. He's working.
Hi.
You're heist now? He's hot. Is this one also messed up?
Yeah, it's also messed up.
The last two, the first roll was good, but these last two we've opened, they've been a little messed up.
We're gonna have to let it down and let it down. Try it again. Bring it up.
See, normally we can have it the other way and just pull it out, but the way it opens, that way we don't have to refold it back up. We have to unroll it this way. What are they talking about?
I don't know.
The dynamic,
Let us go over the hill.
the dynamic duo right here, the brothers. I think Birdie and Luke are having too much fun.
That's good.
That's good right there. So having that come up seals it decently.
Yeah. So all of it, so the one tip.
Matt, you think this will stop the raccoons? No. What kind of hope is that? We'll just put Matt on a raccoon patrol, right? That's the nice way of saying it. What?
Nothing. Forget it.
We just went across, got it underneath. They're just doing this last side here. Either we got Luke right here working the corner. I think you're sliding on. He's like an anchor.
Hey, why is your brother recording?
What? Gary, he pulled the plastic down on you. Jeez, it was all Luke. It was up here. By the time you got done with it, it was down there. We got Ferdy here. That was a very sarcastic thumbs up. Tyler, what do you think of the job he just did?
Good stuff.
Good stuff? I've seen better. I gotta go grab tires now. That truck has another load of sand, that's why it's sitting there waiting. Well, Ferdy is getting the last bit done. I think he just did his last bucket for sand. And the rest of this will all be tires. They'll have to fold these sides over on both sides now, and we'll have to get one more section of tire for the bottom here, but shifter down to first. And we'll roll up. Look at Henry, he's just playing with the sand. She's coughing on camera. Birdie's helping me haul tires, and Christoph just came and he's grabbing the Volvo. Birdie just got the last plastic sheet, the last 50 by 100, and this year that sheet will close this up. Some years when we're farther out, it's not enough, but this year it will be. So that's nice too. But when we're out here with it, it's not. Well, that's all done. Gerhardt's bringing the last bucket, and I gotta go wash this out so Keith can go feed the last herd. So thanks for watching. Till the next one.